So let me tell you why this is kind of the worst Batman I've had so far. What's up, guys? So today I got another video for you guys. It's going to be a DC Multiverse figure, and of course it's going to be a Batman, and this is made by McFarlane, and this figure has 22 points of articulation, and this is not just any regular Batman. This is Batman from the three Jokers Batman. And right here, you guys could check on the back. It does have an artwork, but unfortunately, I bought this from Target. So, of course, they usually put random stickers on the box. And I paid $15 for this one because it was on sale. And at the bottom, you guys can see other figures in this collection. It has other 5 figures. It's not a Build-A-Figure wave, but it does have other ones in this line. So, yeah, overall, when it comes to packaging, it's fairly decent. I mean, not really much artwork on the back and on the front. Overall, pretty plain and basic in my opinion. This Batman looks really iconic. Just the gray and black suit with the yellow belt and the yellow Batman symbol. Overall, looks pretty dope. I cannot wait to unbox this. So let's go ahead and unbox this and get right into the review. So here we have the tray shot of the Batman. I mean, it doesn't really come with any accessories. All we have is this grappling gun. But, you know, it's not too bad, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and remove the tray. Next, we have the typical things that usually come with. Every DC Multiverse figure does come with a DC stand and also a collectible card. So we're going to go ahead and remove all this stuff first. Alright, so first we have the Batman 3 Jokers collectible card, and on the back it does have some data files if you guys want to go ahead and pause that and read it. It doesn't really say anything crazy, just shows a really brief description of Batman. And then the front, you know, just has a nice picture of the figure itself. And then of course we have a classic matte black stand, which is really typical and really not fancy, but still is pretty dope. Then next we have here the Batman. So I'm going to go ahead and remove him and show you guys the accessory that this figure comes with first. So here we have the grappling gun. Really nothing special about this one. It'd be cool if this could detach. So you could just display it just with the gun itself, but you can't. But, you know, it's really not too bad. It's pretty flimsy. You know, I don't know. It's really basic for an accessory. I've seen better ones from Batman. But, I mean, at least it's something. So let's go ahead and look at the actual Batman. So this right here is a hefty boy, man. This Batman is very thick. You could tell that this boy right here, you know, been eating a lot of protein. Really dope looking, man. Actually, I was surprised at how heavy this figure weighs, because it does feel like it weighs a little bit more hefty than the other Batman figures that I had. So we're gonna go ahead and look at details first. You guys can see his cowl. It does look like it has some detail to it. Kind of has like this weird leathery look to it, if you guys could tell here on the camera. And it also has that same kind of pattern on the gauntlets. It's kind of weird the way it looks. It kind of has like a weird leathery look, even though it's still hard plastic. And on the cape, there's nothing really special besides it being rubber. It would have been nice if all Batmans come with a cloth cape. At least a, you know, a wired one would be dope. But, you know, just a cloth cape altogether would be really nice. But this one feels pretty decent. It does kind of flow a little bit. Really not that bad. But when it comes to the way he looks really clean. Black and gray with the yellow accents, really dope, and the white eyes too. It does make him look a little menacing, I think so. So we're gonna go ahead and look straight into the articulation of this figure, because, you know, posing is one of the most important things when it comes to these Batman figures. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the head first. He barely goes down and barely can look up. Not sure exactly why. It does seem a little stiff. I'm not sure if it's the figure itself, but his actual neck, if you guys can see, his neck doesn't necessarily go up. Like there's no joint on here by the head. It's just basically his head kind of goes up. I don't know. It's really awkward looking. Not really sure how to describe that. His head cannot go left or right. It basically bounce back to the center. And when it comes to the joints, it does have double jointed elbows, which is also really good, but it does swivel. So this does swivel, which is also really good in my opinion. He does have an open hand for the grappling gun and a fist, and then his gauntlet, like the little fins right here, they're very hard plastic, which is really good because I had a few Batman figures where this is very soft and it does seem like it's gonna break. And when it comes to ab crunch, he does go back a little bit, but forward not so much. But he could go back just a little bit, which is really decent, I guess. Different mobility here. He doesn't have the thigh swivel right here. He does have double jointed knees, which is good. And he does have toe articulation, which I don't know how they pick which Batman has it. And he does have kind of a ball joint here on the ankle. Overall, it's really not too bad in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and put the grappling gun on Batman. So just like any figure, putting that grappling gun is fairly easy. You just got to snap it on his hand. Really not too hard. Pretty basic, I think. He does have that nice clean fist like I showed you guys. The posability is really not that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in a few poses so you guys have an idea of what it looks like. Now that that's all said and done, man, this Batman is really not that bad in my opinion. When it comes to the box artwork, it is really basic. So, you could give that just a normal rating. If I had to rate this for the box artwork from 1 to 10, is like a nice, I guess, 6, 5. Really not that great. When it comes to the figure itself, like the overall presentation, I think it's a nice, I guess, 7.5. Articulation, it's a nice 7. Overall, the accessories, I would give it still a 7. Overall, when it comes to everything, it's a nice 7. I've seen better Batmans, but the iconic look of the gray and black suit makes this a decent pickup. And like I said, I paid $15 for this Batman. I mean, you really can't go wrong. I mean, normal retail is usually $19.99, maybe $22, depending where you're buying it from. But for $15, free shipping, I ordered this from Target, and I got this with the unmasked version of Robert Pattinson's Batman. So this is really not too bad. I paid $15 for both, or I think one of them was like 11. I think the Pattinson Batman was 11 and this one was 15, or vice versa. I can't remember, but one of them was extremely cheap. 15 is not bad for this figure. Overall, it's really, really cool in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section below, do you guys have the 3 Joker Batman? And if you guys had to rate him, what would you rate him as? And let me know down in the comment section below, what is your favorite DC Multiverse Batman? And I'll see you guys in the next video.